What's good, y'all? Welcome back, and I said welcome back to another video. And there has been some drama within the Jackson family over the Michael Jackson biopic, apparently, right? According to a very unreliable source, right? So let's kind of discuss it, right? Janet and Jermaine Jackson clashed over the Michael Jackson biopic in a heated phone call during the screening, apparently, right? So, TMZ is also told that Janet was very critical of the film, while Jermaine loudly applauded it. It's worth noting that Jermaine's son Jafar stars as Michael, but their conflict appears to run deeper than just the movie. The source says that Janet has always been insanely jealous of Michael and her careers in the toilet. Apparently Janet Jackson is jealous and her career is in the toilet. But after Michael, she's literally the best Jackson, or at least the most famous. All right, look, y'all. Let me kind of discuss it. And Austin Brown, Ruby's son, Austin Brown, Ruby Jackson's son, has said that this is completely false. Janet Jackson's artistic director, Gil, I have a problem with saying his last name. I be getting a bit confused saying his last name, but Gil has said that this is also not true as well. I think this is just another BS story to really kind of start drama for the Michael biopic. Because let's be real, the Jackson family is known, unfortunately, for false stories and false headlines and just completely disrespectful headlines by the media, like TMZ. And I think this is just unfortunate that this just has to get brought out. You know what I'm saying? That this has to get discussed. Because, look, let's be real here. Janet Jackson, what does she have to be jealous over? What is she jealous over? And her career's in the toilet. What are y'all talking about? She's been having sellout concerts for the last, 2 years or so? She's still making music. She still has a good pull. People still like to see her, even though she's been in the game for nearly almost 40 years at this point. People still flock to see her. People still buy her music, and her music still holds up. So what are y'all talking about? Her career's in the toilet. What are we really saying right now? You know what I'm saying? And Jermaine just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I think Jermaine just helped working with his son on the movie and helping to keep Michael's legacy alive. Because apparently he opened a Michael Jackson like art collection somewhere overseas, I think. Like a museum, I think. So I think Jermaine is doing fine just well. So this random story, I believe, is BS. And it is, because people that are close to the Jackson family have already denied it. And I think this is just another pointless article. You know, TMZ, they're known for their fake news. And every single person that is involved in this fake news is going to receive their dose of karma. Like, let's keep it real. Why in the world are we creating fake stories like this to cause headlines, to create buzz? You know, Michael, this is a big deal. Michael's movie is a big deal. How many times are we going to see bogus stories? Somebody called us a while back. We are going to have bogus individuals create crazy stories about Michael over and over again, and especially when there's something big happening. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? A movie's happening. And bro, let's talk about the Cassios. The Cassios, they have been coming out and saying the most craziest stuff about Michael. And guess what? Just in time for the movie. Just in time for the movie. TMZ creating fake stories like this just in time for the movie. And, you know, maybe I should say this right. TMZ and other outlets, they're going to create fake stories about the Jackson family and Michael Jackson, regardless of timing, right? But I see a lot more nowadays than it was in the past. Yes, another fake story after fake story after fake story. And guess what? Everybody involved is going to get their karma one day. And I hope in the Michael Jackson movie, they're going to discuss, and I hope and I pray to God that they discuss how much fake news sells. Because Michael Jackson was a great example, and I mean a fantastic example, a big example of how fake news can destroy somebody. Also, Janet is not in the movie. I think I got that from the article as well, that Janet's not even in the movie. And somebody has said to me at work saying that nobody is really going to see the movie for Janet, right? Nobody's going to see the movie because Janet Jackson is in it. It's more of a Michael story. And I'm going to be real, you know, it would have been nice to have Janet. You feel me? It would have been extremely nice, you know, to have all the siblings represented in such a big story. But But it's like, you know, apparently she has problems with the estate. And honestly, Michael Jackson's estate, bro, I have my grievances with them as well. You know what I'm saying? But I still do wish that Janet was a part of the movie. I really wish she was. I really wish she was. That would have been so incredible. That would have been so nice to see. But I think it's kind of obvious that she's not going to be in it. And apparently she's had her problems with the estate for a minute. It's like the Jackson family as a whole be having problems with the estate. The Jackson family. Because Paris Jackson has been having problems with the estate. You know, Michael Jackson's sons and daughter, Paris, Prince, and whatever. They've had the problems with the estate in the past. Over money reasons and whatnot. And that's a whole nother video. But yeah, Jermaine and Janet, I'm pretty sure they're cool, you know. But to say Janet is jealous, oh my goodness, the disrespect is real. So yeah, I thought this was a very interesting and bogus story to really kind of discuss. And let's not let this story stop any traction towards the movie. Go buy the movie. Tickets went on sale, and people are buying them, and they're selling like hotcakes. So let's have a good time. This is the biopic era. So yeah.